The reason why this is called a heat pump, not an AC, is it has an internal part. And that's the only difference it makes from an AC to a heat pump is one valve, which is called a reversing valve. What that valve does is in the cold months, it basically reverses the flow of a refrigerant. So it actually pulls the heat out of the air that's outside and produces heat for inside. And it just basically works in reverse of what it does in the summertime. And that way, that's why it's called a heat pump and not an AC. You're looking at anywhere between 8 to 14,000 for a basic system. And then it can go, depending on if you get into the 20, the 25 SEER, all the smart thermostats and things like that, then you could be pushing up, even higher, 15 to 20,000. And that all depends on also if your house has more than one unit and so on and so forth. Most manufacturers say that a life expectancy of a heat pump is 8 to 12 years. Now, in my 30 years being in this business, owning my own company for 26 of those years, if it's taken care of, I see that they're more in the 15-year mark. The 13 to 15 years is good. I've seen them work 20, 25 years. It all depends. Again, if you go with name brand equipment, like you see here is the Rheem product, and your top competitors, that people know the names, the Rheem, Lennox, Carrier, Bryant, things like that, well-known names, are going to last a lot longer on a whole than some of your cheaper names and cheaper brands. A good company that knows how to install the system. If it's not installed properly, if it's not wired up properly, control wiring, things like that, it's not going to work. More or less give you the thing. Also, preventative maintenance. Preventative maintenance is a big thing. People think that preventative maintenance is a joke. It's a scam. It isn't. I mean, preventative maintenance, if it's done properly by a good company and it's done twice a year, it stops you from having very expensive service calls. The best thing to do is just schedule an appointment. Let us come out, go over your system. We can pinpoint what the problem is. There might not be any problems, but a good cleaning, going over, like I said, checking your indoor A coils. There's a lot of times mold and more mold spores and black mold and white mold and all this, it's a damp, moist area can form on these coils. But if you have routine maintenance and they're cleaned, it's taken care of. So these are all the things that we can talk to you guys about and let you know what it's about, or give us a call and we can get you the information on them.